Hey guys, what's going on? A Button Games here, back on Diablo 3. Now, let me start off by apologizing for the massive gap in uploads. If you go take a look on my channel, if you guys are kind of interested, I've uploaded some things. I've played a little bit of Happy Wheels. I played some Slither.io. I've uploaded some Rocket League, some Overwatch, a lot of Overwatch gameplay. So if you guys are kind of into that stuff, definitely drop a view on that. Let me drop a comment. Let me know what you guys think. I can upload more of that stuff. Now, as far as like the last week or so, I haven't uploaded. Windows 10 kind of took it upon itself to update, and for some fuck reason, it's recognizing all of my mics in my headphones with my headsets and everything just as speakers. So I can't actually record anything. So I have to use the shitty built-in capture. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know if it sounds terrible, if it's just not even worth it. Like, I don't have to upload. I mean, I'm trying to fix it. I think my buddy knows how to fix it and stuff like that, but it's being a real bitch. So again, sorry about that. Follow me on Twitter, guys, at AButtonGames. I don't have a lot of followers on there, so it's going to be really easy for me to respond to you guys if you guys leave me a tweet. Tell me what to play, tell me what to do. If you want to set something up, feel free to let me know. I got a sweet-ass gaming computer, so if you guys want to see some cool games or like some indie games, some funny stuff, I got funny stuff on my channel already. I got some serious stuff on my channel. Let me know what you guys are into. But these tend to be my most viewed videos, so I figured I might as well throw this out there now on here. So I'm just going to kind of show off my wizard here a little bit. Maybe we'll go up one more. Wizard's pretty interesting. Nothing too spectacular. Just what the hell is it called? Like some sigil that I have in my power on the cube. Can I check that in here? It's been a freaking forever since I played this. Yeah. The etch sigil, so basically my disintegrate just calls my random ass skills that I have in. I'm going for just like destroying people with meteor. That's kind of fun. Now one question that I do have for you guys, so as you see, it kind of just casts random skills. Black, it casts the skills that you have equipped with their runes. So one of the things to note would be that on, not Firebirds, that's going to be my question for you guys. On here, if you notice that the 6-step bonus attacks increase your damage by 750 for 8 seconds. Arcane, Cold, Fire, and Lightning attacks each add 1 stack. At 4 stacks, each different elemental attack extends the duration by 2 seconds. Now, what I kind of did was I kind of made each of my skills a different element. So that way, as they're randomly casting, they're adding to the stacks of that at the element that they're casting. So, I think it kind of works out. And, I've done a ton of damage with this person. Now, the base damage of, like, Disintegrate's only, like, 150 to 200 million, depending on what I hit. But, when I have the stacks going and my Meteor gets called in or something like that, it just does insane damage. I think I've hit for 18, 19 billion damage on this guy with the Meteor, so these guys are pretty weak. I should probably be in a higher Torment or a Greater Rift even, but, it is what it is. Also, so that kind of brings me to my main point for making this video, and I kind of need your guys' help, so whoever has like a pretty kick-ass wizard build, let me know. I kind of like fucking around with this build a little bit, but, I'm open to suggestions, and what I really want to know is, what should I use in my, my offset items that aren't, taken up by Talrashes? I'm assuming Talrashes is the best. I know Firebirds really isn't that good. And I haven't really looked into any of the other ones. If there are other ones that are better, and I'm just a fucking idiot, definitely let me know. But what I really need to know is, what should I use at my helmet and possibly my boots? Now, I have these in my inventory. They're obviously better, but I already have those as my power. So, I could put those boots on and use a different power, but nothing else really jumped out at me unless I was missing something. And as far as for helmets go, I didn't see any really interesting powers available in the cube for helmets. Now, I know the cube's not all-inclusive, so there are probably helmets out there with really cool effects that aren't in the cube, and that's kind of what I'm looking for. I don't have time to scour all the databases and stuff to try to figure out what the hell helmet has the best effect for what I'm going for. But if there's a kick-ass helmet out there that's, maybe hard to get or something like that, definitely let me know, because I'll start spending my blood shards on that stuff. Oh. Nice, get shook. Come on, where are these guys? Go. Hello? I has Meteor for you to hold with your face.
Need more arcane
That's kind of where I'm at with this character. You know, nothing too spectacular, but certainly not weak. Does a ton of damage, but, you know, I guess ton of damage is relative. You know, people who have, like, perfect builds who are Paragon level 8,527,926 are going to do a lot more damage than I am. And, you know, people who have perfected their skill trees and stuff like that, their skills, I guess skill trees, their skills that they use and things are going to be way better off than I am. But it's still a lot of fun, and I really enjoy using this class. I just really like the randomness of the sigil that I use and the fact that it can call in my meteor. It just does insane amounts of damage sometimes. It's really, really, really cool. So yeah, you'll see like the Talrash's elements that's kind of proccing there in the bottom, or in the bottom left there, Talrash's elements. So that'll kind of just keep doing its own thing, and that'll kind of just buff my damage to a ridiculous amount for, you know, 8, 9, 10 seconds, depending on how many different elements I can pull off. But, you know, when it goes off, my meteor kind of just kills people in one hit. Base, without any damage buffs and stuff, it does about 2 to 3 billion, as you saw right there. You know, with buffs, it can just do retarded amounts of damage. 10 billion damage right there. So, that's always fun. Ooh, Paragon level up. Let's go. Die. Die from Conduit. Die. That's always fun. Let's see here. Getting pretty close to completion of this. I was going to go off and do, oh, what the hell are they called? Oh, the set dungeons. I was going to go off and do all those and kind of show you guys the things that you get from them. If that's something that you guys are interested in seeing, definitely, you know, drop a like on the video, leave me a comment, let me know, like, yeah, hell yeah, that's a good idea. Things like that. So I'm definitely into doing that stuff. I just don't want to put all the effort that's going to take me to find them all and complete them all and stuff, if no one really wants to see that, so, you know. Mostly looking for your guys' input. I kind of want to do what you guys want to see, so that's kind of why I make these types of videos. Now, I do want to say that if you guys are looking for, you know, videos with a little bit more humor to them, you know, maybe a little bit better, I don't want to say better editing, but, you know, videos that have, like, editing and stuff in them, definitely check out, you know, my Rocket League videos, certainly my Happy Wheels videos. Those were just so much freaking fun to make. You know, if you guys want a good laugh and stuff like that, and if you've never seen Happy Wheels, oh my goodness. If you guys want a good laugh, definitely check that shit out because it's fucking hilarious. It's such a funny game, and shit, play it yourself and let me know what you think. But it's a really funny game, and if I can get some more support in those videos, I'm definitely gonna just start uploading a shit ton of those because that is like the funnest to make. And why I brought that up is because, you know, this video for Diablo really doesn't require me to do a lot outside of recording it and uploading it. You know, obviously I make some cuts and things like that, and I kind of mess with the audio a little bit and in the syncing and stuff like that. But other than that, you know, it doesn't really require too much extra care, if you will. So, you know, these are pretty easy for me to make, so I certainly won't have any issue with that. Fuck this boss. Come on, just die. Yeah. Alright, Forgotten Soul. I could always use that. I only have 10,000 of them. What the hell is this goblin? What you doing down there? Dead. That's what. That's what. Dead. So, that's kind of, that's kind of where I'm at with this. You know, I need some help making my wizard a little bit better. You know, again, what should I do with my helmet? What should I do with my boots? You know, if there's a better armor power in here that I'm just not realizing because I'm a freaking idiot, besides the boots, I will put the, you know, I'll put these ones on that I have. I wouldn't be sacrificing too much because these are actually 321%, and the power is, you know, 350, so I lose 20% damage there, but I'm sure I could always enchant the boots, maybe, to get meteor damage. I don't know. I'm not going to do that right now, but let's see. Yeah, so I can get the 15% meteor damage back and basically lose no damage by putting these boots on, but kind of gain the other side stats they give me and then totally free up that power for something else. So that's certainly an option. I looked at some of the other powers, didn't really see anything that kind of caught my eye or anything like that, so I'm kind of going to leave this one up to you guys. Ooh, we got some mail. You've got mail. That'd be awesome if it said that, man. A staff. Ooh, what we got? We got a shit ton of stuff in my inventory I got to get rid of. Lesser enemies are now lured to your meteor impactors. Now, that would be an interesting ass effect. That would be really freaking strange if you could get that. It would just pull people into my meteor as it goes off. Now that would be kind of cool, but again, the etch sigil, hello, that's just a lot of fun. If you guys haven't tried that out, it's a hell of a lot of fun. Now, I think I'm gonna leave this video off here. Be on the lookout for some Rocket League later. More PC games. Throw some suggestions. Follow me on Twitter. If you like the video, drop a like. It really helps me out to kind of prioritize, because I'm not a full-time YouTuber, obviously. I don't have millions of subscribers. This isn't all I do for a living. I work a full-time job. I run another business on the side. I'm married. I got a shit ton of stuff going on, so it's really hard for me to tell what the hell do people want to see, So drop a like on this video if you like it. Feel free to subscribe if you want to, stay up to date on my videos. Now that my uploads are going to be more regular once I get this damn issue figured out. Go check out some of the videos. Like I said, if you want a good laugh, go check out my PC uploads. If you want to see more games by like Blizzard or more first-person shooter, go check out Overwatch. That game is a hell of a lot of fun for me to play. Drop some suggestions on Twitter at AButtonGames, and I really appreciate all the support for the Diablo video, guys. You guys are awesome, and until next time, guys, see ya.